Hey, what's up, YouTube fans? It's your boy Rob. I'm back again here on my last videos, and I'm going to state it again before I start this video. I'm not here to promote anybody or recruit anybody. I'm not a recruiter, nor do I have any authorities to do that, nor am I promoting any specific companies, because I've seen a lot of people replying to me with X amount of company names. I'm not here to recruit anybody or promote any type of company. All the videos I have are just for information and information purposes only. With that said, today I want to talk about choosing your fleet owners wisely. If you do decide to work for a fleet owner with whatever company it might be, could be Panther, XPO, whoever, doesn't matter. Choose your fleet owners wisely. Ask them questions. Ask them, how long have you been in this business? What type of vehicles do you have? How many miles does this vehicle have? Okay? And ask them, what is my pay? If it's 40%, will you cover my gas? If it's 60%, 40%, explain a little bit about this. 40-60 means you as a driver, get 40% of the load, and the fleet owner gets 60%. Majority of the times when they offer you that, they pay for your gas. Make sure they pay your gas if they're going to give you 40-60. Now, if it's 60-40, it's the contrary. You as the driver get 60% of your load. The fleet owner gets 40%. But with that 60-40, as you getting that 60%, you will pay your own gas. Now, some people ask me, how do I pay my own gas getting 60% if I gotta wait till Friday to get paid? Simple. Your fleet owners should, and I don't recommend this, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Your fleet owner should be able to provide you with a ComData card and give you 50% of your load up front. Now, for certain companies, you don't have to take that 50%. You can take 25% of that. Take 20%. Okay? If it's a short run, take 25%. Again, ComData money, and I'm gonna stress this out. That is not free money. It is not. That 50% that you ask for to your dispatchers every time and they load you up with that is not free money. Believe me, that money comes out of your settlement and your paycheck every week. Okay? So, only use ComData if necessary. Now, as far as gas goes, give a little word of advice. Get your first week or two, okay, use your ComData. Save your money. Save the money that you have in your pocket. Don't spend it on bullshit that you don't need to spend it on. If you're a smoker like me in my case, get you a carton of cigarettes. That'll last you a whole week. Okay? That's what I do. I get me a carton of cigarettes. And I'm going to share with you also food-wise. Right here. See all this? Cooler full of ham, bread, cookies. Cheap stuff that you guys can get at Walmart. For $50 a week, you can survive out here. $50 a week can get you food at Walmart. Anyways, I talked about all that in the last video. This video, I want to talk about choosing your fleet owners. Okay. Ask them what type of vehicles they have, what year it is, how many miles does it have in it, and how long have they been in the business that they are trying to hire you as a driver with. Okay? Make sure you ask them all those 4 big questions. Oh, 60-40 or 40-60, what do you pay? If it's 40-60, do you pay my gas? If they tell you no, don't take the offer. Because if they're paying you 40% and they're getting 60%, they should be providing your gas. Okay? Now, if it's 40% for the fleet owner, 60% for you, then you pay for your gas. Some fleet owners will give you access to their ComData, meaning you have a little blue card. I'll show it from far away because I don't want to be showing my number here because a lot of people don't realize You know what? Because security purposes. But you get something like this. Something like this. And notice I'm covering the numbers because it's nobody's business. You get something like this right here. This right here can be your best friend, but it can also be your worst enemy if you don't know how to use it properly. Again, I'm not promoting ComData, and I'm not talking nasty about this company. I'm just saying this could be your best friend. It could be your worst enemy. It depends how you use it. Use it wisely, my friends. Use that card wisely. Because believe me, every dollar that you get out of that, every dollar you get loaded in that card is called a load advance. That means you are getting money up front from your paycheck taken away. And believe me, like I said, it could be your best friend when you need it the most, but it can also be your worst enemy if you take advantage of it. So I don't recommend that you guys take advantage of it. The first week of work, maybe. First 2 weeks, yeah, maybe I would say, yeah, use it. But once y'all start getting a good paycheck, trust me, y'all want to budget out your paycheck as much as possible. Okay, say you got an $800 check. Okay, take $400 for fuel, and the rest for later. But as far as ComData goes, I would recommend that you guys take maybe 25 to 30%. If you're getting 60-40, take 30% of your load. That should be enough to cover for your fuel. And going back to my other videos, if y'all want to eat, hey, get you a cooler like I got right here. I can't show it because it's too dark in here. Get you some ham, some cheese, some bread, whatever you guys like. For $50, I guarantee you guys can buy food at Walmart and it'll last you out a whole week. Depends how you guys eat. Now, with that being said, going back to fleet owners, once again, ask questions. Read your contracts real good and make sure that everything that your fleet owners talk about with you is signed and sealed in that contract. Okay? If you have a contract. Take your time picking your fleet owners. If you don't like one fleet owner, go to the next one. Don't just jump into one because you know, oh yeah, they're going to sell your dreams. I'm not talking bad about fleet owners. There's a lot of good fleet owners out there. Believe me, there is. There's a lot of great fleet owners out there in every company. But also, too, you got those bad apples out there. So y'all need to watch those. Need to watch for those. The ones that will sell you a dream, make promises, and next thing you know, they're ripping your butts off. Company-wise, I've seen a lot of comments here about Panther and XPO and other companies here. Yes, XPO treats people great. They do. They treat people good. And so does Panther and so does everybody. But like every company. Again, I'm not promoting this company, nor am I recruiting anybody, nor am I intending to hire anybody. I don't have any authorities for that. I never will. Okay? But with that said, I just mentioned those names because those are the main companies that I've been looking at here on my videos lately, on my replies. And thank you all for my replies. Thank you for the views. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. Once again, these videos are just information and opinions from my point of view to you guys out there that are new drivers, whether you're cargo drivers, straight trucks, tractor trailers, whatnot. Hey, if you're a tractor trailer driver, more power to you, brothers. Y'all the best out there. Okay, without y'all, we ain't nothing. So, anyways, it's like I said. Excuse me. It's like I said before. Oh, and another thing I'm going to give you guys an advice. Make sure your fleet owners have 2500s and above. You don't want no low roof vans. They hardly get anything nowadays. No disrespect to the ones that drive Chevy Express and stuff. More power to you guys. But high roofs. Those are the best vans. If you're planning on being a fleet owner, I recommend you buy a Dodge 2500. Dodge Ram 2500 or whatever brand you like. Again, I'm not promoting any type of car dealer or nothing out there. I'm just throwing out a number. But you guys want to get a high roof van. You guys want to get a Sprinter van, as they call it, Sprinter vans, high roof. Don't get the low roofs, get the high roofs. You get the high roofs, you're better off. You'll probably get 2-3 skids. Depends on how big your truck is. If you have a 3500, for example, Dodge 3500 will carry 3 skids. How do you stay warm? Simple. Insulate your van. Get you a heater buddy. Or leave your truck idling with the heater on all night. Depends how you want to do it. For those of you that pay your gas, those of you that get 60% of your get paid 60%, I don't highly recommend it because you're gonna burn. Actually, let me take that back. When you leave your van idling all night on a full tank of gas, it's only gonna burn this much of gas for the night. This much, a quarter tank. That's all it burns. It won't burn more. It won't burn less. Now, if you leave it on all day, if you're waiting on a load and you leave it on for 100 hours, of course you're gonna burn up your truck. You're gonna burn up your fuel. But if you're only, say you like me, dropped off a load, come over here, we idle the van a little bit. You can idle it for the rest of the night. Say about 9, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night, leave it on all night. It'll burn nothing but a quarter tank of gas, which is very little. From my experience, I've seen that already. So that's an option, because a lot of people were asking me, how do I stay warm in the truck? I just idle my van when I get ready to go to sleep, and in the morning it'll be nothing but just a little quarter. You fill it up all the way, and in the morning it'll only go this much down. Also too, you can insulate your van. Get insulation. If you work for a fleet owner, that's another thing. If you work for a fleet owner, ask them, does your van have insulation? If it doesn't, are you willing to do it? Make sure that the fleet owner keeps you comfortable. Don't ask them for a refrigerator, a microwave, or all that exaggeration stuff, because most of the time you're not going to get it. But at least tell them to keep you warm, if they can do that for you. And make sure that your truck is running properly before you leave your second day of orientation, or whatever day it takes, your last day. When they give you that key to that truck, make sure that truck is running. Make sure take pictures of whatever you see in there, scratches, whatever. Take pictures, send it to your fleet owner. Make sure that your fleet owner knows what's going on. Because once you take that van out of that lot, out of that yard, the first day, whatever happened to that van and you didn't take pictures to the fleet owner, you're responsible for it. And believe me, a lot of fleet owners charge a lot of money for it. And y'all don't want to get charged that much money. Okay? I haven't had it happen, but I've heard of some people that it's happened to. Now, those are for y'all that want to start off with fleet owners. Now, for owner operators, I strongly suggest if y'all gonna come into this business as an owner operator, get you a Sprinter van. It doesn't have to be a Mercedes. It doesn't have to be that high-priced Mercedes. Hey, more power to you. If y'all want the Mercedes, beautiful. Dodge 2500s will do the job. 3500s are even better because you get more loads. But anyways, that's just my suggestion. You get you a Ford if you like Fords. Whatever you guys like, okay? Just be aware that they are pricey. You'll have your good weeks, but you also have your bad weeks as fleet owners. You will have your good weeks and your bad weeks. Sometimes you'll make $1,000. Sometimes you'll make $2,000. It all depends on the weeks and depends on the weather too. The weather's crappy, snowy, cold. It's January. You're not gonna get anything. But anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go for now. Again, thank you for all your comments and your replies and your likes. If you guys want to continue on sending me replies and stuff like that, let me know. Just keep it cool, keep it real, keep it respectful in here. Respect everybody else's opinions. And if the questions are directly for me, let me answer them. Don't answer them for me. So, all right. So you guys keep it cool out there, and be safe out there to all the drivers that are currently driving. Peace out.